everybody. Welcome back to Childcare Confidential. I am Jessica Hampton, your host for today. My co host, Katie Dink, is not with us today. She is taking some time to really focus on our schools during the summer months. So you get me today. We are going to talk about the August flip today. You know what absolutely drives me insane? Every August, I hear the same thing. Jessica, I don't know what happened. Really? You don't know what happened? Because I'm pretty sure the calendar told us. Every single year, 1 week, your school age program is packed. The next week, they're gone. Your toddlers are moving, preschool teachers are switching rooms. Parents suddenly decide today is the day that they want to tour your school. Your enrollment board changes overnight. Your payroll changes overnight. Your ratios change overnight. And your stress level, oh, it skyrockets. You know what I'm talking about. And somehow we're still surprised. No, August, it didn't just happen to you. August happened because you didn't prepare for it. And today we're talking about what I like to call the August flip. Because your entire school changes in about 3 weeks. If you planned for it, you can grow. And if you don't, well, you're playing catch up until mid October to get back on track. Welcome back, y'all. This is a big one. I know we're still not to August yet, but now is the time to be talking about what is coming up. We need to prepare better for August. I honestly believe August is the most important operational month of the year. Not January, not licensing week, not summer, but August. Because August is where your profits are made, or maybe where they're lost, where your entire team either gains confidence or burnout, where your enrollment either explodes or it disappears. I have lived with this year after year. And trust me, I've gotten it wrong, but I've also gotten it right. And today I'm going to tell you exactly what changed inside of our centers to make that difference for us. 4 things flip at once. Here's the mistake that most owners make. They think August is all about the kids and going back to school. And trust me, I love August. I love the organization of it. I love spreadsheets. I love statistics. I love data. I love teaching. And many of us think that it's just about kids going back to school and organization, but no, it's about 4 completely different transitions. Can't talk. But no, it's about 4 completely different transitionings happening simultaneously. Let's start with the obvious one. Flip number 1. The children, school-age kids disappear. Infants move. Toddlers move. Preschoolers move. New families arrive at your school. And some families leave or move away. Some waitlists finally open up. Your entire enrollment picture changes. And that alone is really enough work for any of us, right? But then there's flip number 2, your classrooms. Furniture moves. Curriculum changes, toys change, labels have to change. Make sure you're using the picture. with the English word and the Spanish word or a bilingual word. Just saying, it's the way I love it. But labels change. Licensing capacity can change. Storage and the way your organization stores things change. Schedules change. You don't just move children, you reinvent classrooms. And every excited teacher wants to redo their classroom theme. Oh, yes. It's a lot of change all at once. And we're not even halfway there yet. We have flip number 3, your teachers. Ugh. Summer staff head back to college. As much as you would like to keep them, they have to go on about their own education. Vacations finally happen. Teachers move classrooms. Brand new hires arrive and don't know what to do yet. Some people are super excited about the organization and everything that's about to come for the school year. And some are really, really nervous. Some are frustrated. Maybe they didn't get the classroom they wanted. And if you're not communicating, they're making up their own stories in their own heads and filling in the gaps for you. Never let the schedule be the first place your teachers discover that they're changing classrooms. It's unfortunate, but I have seen it happen. Don't do it. Communicate clearly. Have the hard conversations even when you don't want to. That could just mean a teacher that's been a pre-K teacher forever has to change rooms this year because that's what your staffing need is. And you don't want to have that conversation, but you need to, and the sooner the better. Flip number 4, the buyers. This one gets missed constantly. The buyers, parents, they're shopping around, right? They're looking for a fresh start too. And August is one of the biggest enrollment seasons of the entire year. We like January too, but really August is your enrollment push. And families suddenly realize, oh no, school's going to start in about 2 weeks. Guess we better start calling around. They're calling you while you're in the middle of moving furniture, hiring teachers, cleaning classrooms, changing ratios. It's also the biggest buying season. And that's going to land during your busiest operational season. Whew, that's just not bad luck. That's what we call childcare. And it happens every August. So plan for it. But the scary part is every one of these things is predictable. Every single year. So why do we keep acting like we're surprised that August is busy? We shouldn't be. We should be prepared. What happens when you just wing it? Like, let's talk about money, because nobody likes talking about this, but everybody's feeling it. School age revenue all of a sudden walks out the door. If you haven't already replaced it, September suddenly is feeling tighter and tighter. People say enrollment is slow. No, honey, your math was slow. You knew exactly how many children were leaving. You knew what tuition they generated, and you knew what revenue was walking out your front door when the first day of public school started. So why didn't you replace it before it happened? Then you've got your tours. Picture this. Parents finally make it in and come see your school. The hallway has boxes everywhere. This is one of my big pet peeves at our school. So those teachers and educators that are listening, You know, I hate boxes in the hallway, straight to the trash. But they're sitting everywhere. Teachers look exhausted because they've been redoing their classrooms. They're getting excited, but excitement comes with a lot of work that sometimes we put on ourselves. And so they're looking exhausted because they're balancing the beginning of a new year and their family at home or the vacation they're just coming off of. Someone might even be drilling and putting shelves together. Half of your bulletin boards are blank because they're trying to get redone. And your lobby may look like it's moving day, even though you've been there for years. But guess what parents remember? It's not your curriculum. It's not your accreditation, even though you worked really, really hard for it. It's not your mission statement. They remember chaos. The first impressions matter, especially during the busiest enrollment season of the year. Then there's staffing. Oof, and this one hurts. Teachers get moved without preparation. Nobody explains why. Sometimes the answer to why is because I told you so. Who wants to hear that? Is it really that hard to explain why? Wouldn't you want to know why? Nobody prepares them for the move. So all of a sudden they're shifting and now they're anxious. And the kids are anxious. And guess what? Your parents are noticing. And your strongest teachers quietly become frustrated because they're filling every gap. Because if we're being honest, those strongest teachers are the ones that are putting in 110% and carrying the team that isn't. And now they're even more frustrated because they're carrying more than they already were. Communication can fix almost all of this, but silence, it creates almost all of this. Let me tell you a little bit about a personal story. And I'll be honest, we've had some Augusts that have humbled us to our core. I remember thinking, we'll figure it out as we go. Spoiler alert, we definitely we figured it out eventually. We made some mistakes along the way. But to be honest, our teachers, they deserved better from us. We deserved better. And that's exactly why we built systems, because systems, they don't panic. People do. And this is a lot of what Hani talks about in her book that she just wrote. It's about mood-proof decisions. And sometimes you need systems so that you can make those mood-proof decisions. You know August is coming, so prepare for it. Let's talk about the 3-week flip playbook that I've got for you today. So here's exactly what we do now. Week 1, we map it. We make a plan. We get ready. Every child, every classroom, every move, every new enrollment, every withdrawal, every teacher assignment. Then do the math. I am not a fan of math, but I promise you, you have to do the math. There are calculators out there that can help you. There are Excel spreadsheets. There's AI programs. They can help you. You have to know how much revenue is leaving your school and how much is coming to replace it. Where are your gaps? If September surprises you, it's because July didn't. Week 2, we stage everything. Don't flip the whole building. That's chaos. Flip one room at a time. Stabilize it. Move to the next. Kids need familiar people. And if you're a smaller school, I'm sure they're used to every teacher in the building. But they need to know what set of rules they're supposed to follow in a new classroom. Talk to the teacher that the child's moving into their classroom. Communicate that with them. What rules do you use in your classroom that you would like the kids in my classroom to start learning? Communicate and stabilize. Parents need confidence, not confusion. They need you to communicate with them, or they walk into chaos and they didn't know it was coming. Although we did. So why aren't we communicating it? And while all of this is happening, your marketing should be louder than ever. This is not the time to disappear from social media. This is the time that families are deciding whether or not they're going to send their child and entrust you with their care and education. That's huge. Take responsibility. And I get wanting a break from social media. Trust me, I have been there. But you have to plan it accordingly. And August is not the time for that break, if we're being honest. Then we move on to week 3. Land the plane. This isn't the week to relax. It's the week to follow up. Check on your teachers that you've had those conversations with. Check on the children that you're preparing to move to the next room. Check on your parents and communicate, if I could say it right. Check your numbers. Did your enrollment budget actually match what you projected? If not, why? Because September isn't about surviving anymore. It's about making the adjustments for a smoother year. Here's the takeaway. August is not just one transition. It's 4. Children, classrooms, teachers, families. That's 4 flips, 3 weeks, 1 choice. You either lead it or you're going to have to react to it. Don't let August happen at your center where you're having to react to what you didn't plan for. Make August happen because of your leadership choices. Ooh, can't talk today. Sorry. There is an air quality warning like in the area here, and I am struggling all sinusy and stuff. So please excuse me. But make August happen because of your leadership. You're prepared, you're ready, you've communicated. You know it's coming. If you're inside the vault, this is exactly what we're working through together. Build the flip checklist. Plan your revenue worksheets. Track your enrollment. Use communication templates that maybe you have saved as your SOPs, because leadership shouldn't feel like a guessing game. If you're not inside the vault yet, as you know, we would love to have you. Go to childcare.podia, PODIA.com, and you will see the vault info there, or you can check us out on childcareconfidential.com. We would love to have you. We go over different things. We go over show notes. You get resources, and you get a community that's ready to back you and support you, and sometimes have the hard conversations with you. If this episode made you think about your own August today, share it with another owner who really needs to hear it. Subscribe, leave a review, and remember, the best childcare leaders don't wait for problems. They prepare for them. They prepare for the predictable ones. I'll see you next week, everybody. Have a wonderful week. And thank you for joining us here on Childcare Confidential.